Hi. Okay, let's start again. Have you ever chased a goal only to realize that it was never really yours? That was me, and it nearly broke me. Hi. It's Frida. Welcome to my channel. And first of all, I know that it's been a long time since I first showed up on YouTube, and well, actually, I think that I never really did, but now let's change that and let's get started. So, why am I here today? I want to talk about my experience from, chasing the wrong goal, climbing the wrong mountain, and how that led to burnout. And that completely changed my life. And if you're here watching this, maybe it's because you need to hear this too. Let me tell you a story. I was climbing the wrong mountain, and it was beautiful, but it wasn't mine. People were finally, they were applauding from the sidelines, but inside I just felt like nothing. I felt that something was off, that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And still, I just kept going, because that's what we do, right? We keep going. And there was until something forces us to stop. And for me, it wasn't anybody else. It wasn't logic. It was my body. And I just lost the feeling in my legs, literally. I had hit burnout, and I thought I will never stand again. And if you ever felt like, you're running out of energy, you're doing the right things, but you still feel kind of empty, I want you to know that you're okay. You might just be on the wrong mountain too. But the good news is that that can change. Well, it's a journey. And I remember the first doctor that I saw, and she told me to cheer up, as if that was the answer. And I just felt more discouraged than ever. And I just felt so alone at that moment. I went home, and a friend called me to ask how it went. Luckily, you need a support system. And my friend told me, Frida, you met the wrong doctor, call another one. If I had been alone at that time, I would have blamed myself for being weak, for not, handling the pressure. But I did what she told me to do. And I just want to say that if you feel like that no one is listening, you might have spoken with the wrong person. So I did meet another doctor. I told him, I'm done with being ambitious. I'm going to scale down now. I'm going to keep it small. And reflecting on it afterwards was I did not want any expectations on me. But he told me, like, Frida, I don't think that's who you are. I agree now, but back then I couldn't see it. Because, one thing I think that we don't talk about enough is that what burnout does to ambition, right? Is one thing that we lose it during that time, but afterwards, even when we feel like we've recovered or, you're back on track, it is really hard to feel like you can be ambitious again. And you see that though, right? That someone in a high pressure job leaves to become a gardener or a farmer, or just, get off the grid. And it's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. It's just depending on the reason behind it. But I feel like I worked really hard to get that spark back, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. It was not easy, and If you've been there, if you are there, you know that it's a journey. You don't know when you get over the bridge either. Because something that really stuck with me was that no matter what mountain you pursue, it will take your time, it will take your focus, and it will take your energy. So why not just do it for something that matters to you? And fast forwarding 1 year, I am climbing a different mountain now, and the feeling couldn't be more different. I went from burnout to startup. I think normally it's the other way around, but I found something that I truly believe in and that I'm really excited about. And that's a big reason why I'm here as well, to show, well, basically, first of all, show up for myself, to document this journey, because I know that this will be an adventure and I will regret it so much if I don't record or, document it somehow. I take notes. Sometimes, it's just not enough. So why not be judged in public during one of the most challenging times of my life? I'm not sure that I will thank myself later. But if you can get some value through my experience, I'm all in for that. And you must be wondering, what is she doing then? I'm building something I wish I had. A platform for people who gave up on their goals, who struggled to see the progress they've made, who lost motivation, not because they didn't care, but because, life got in the way and we got overwhelmed, lost momentum, maybe just lost belief that you can do it. Has that ever happened to you? Maybe you worked years for a job and only to get laid off. Maybe, like me, you were chasing titles, and one day when you had them, you realized that these won't bring me happiness. Maybe you watched the world around you change and you don't know where you fit in anymore. Maybe you're just starting, but no one is giving you a chance. Or maybe you just feel like you're lost and don't really know what you're looking for. And whatever the reason is, I can tell you this, you're not alone. It has taken me a long time to share this, not because I didn't want to, but because I kept wondering, where do I even start? Will people understand? Is it too much? But maybe this is the start. So if this resonated with you, if you ever felt stuck, lost, burned out, or like you left your goals and dreams over there, it's okay. Just remember that you can still be ambitious. You can still change direction. You can hit pause. You are allowed to go on an adventure. If you want to be part of this journey, hit subscribe. I'd love for you to join me. I can't promise a pretty ride, but I'll be honest. I'll share the ups and downs. I will share about my burnout recovery and just navigating change and building a startup. We're in for an adventure. And if you want to join, you're welcome. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.